Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Sonny T. Right back at you with another podcast for marketers exclusive. Now, I want you to go to Cheeseburger Nation for my podcast, Stealthy Millionaire on Instagram, YouTube. It's podcast for marketers, and Billionaire Vids on Snapchat, Billionaire Vid without the S on Twitter, podcastformarketers.com for your free MP3 player. You got to pay for your fucking shipping. Right? And I have a kick-ass SMMA course over there that's kicking Ty Lopez's right in the old britches. You can see all of those links down below in the description and the first comment as well. Go to funnelhackerpro.com for my Facebook group. It's kick-ass, man. Dudes are over there making big progress. Smash that thumbs up, man. I want you to break your fucking mouth, man. If you like this video, man, make sure you comment below. Let me know, man. I want to know what you guys think on these videos, man. I really enjoy the comments. I like talking to each and every one of you, and we have a really cool community going over there. So fucking subscribe to this channel if you like the content. I do videos every day, non-stop. I'll never stop. Boom. All right, guys. So today we're on tip 21. Jesus Christ, man. Now, I told myself that I would do 60 of these. I don't know. Well, I better stay down on my crown. I saw one guy, one of my mentors, marketing, and he's doing 30 days, right? And I'm like, well, you know what? Let me be twice as good as that guy. So, all right. So today we're going to talk about traffic temperature, right? Talked about that yesterday. Traffic temperature. And the reason why I'm talking to you about this is, well, I know, Sonny, that, you have cold, and you have warm, if you learn how to fucking spell, and then you have hot traffic, like big deal, right? Yeah, but a lot of people don't know, and maybe, it's just for your social media, but yes, a lot of people don't know that you talk to different types of traffic in different ways, right? And so, I actually blew it, man. I blew it. Let me, I'm gonna probably post this up in the group anyways, right? But I'm reading Breakthrough Advertising again, and in the book, it was really interesting that Gene Schwartz said in Breakthrough Advertising, and I'm gonna just put a screen cap up for you guys. But he was like, if you're talking to people that are not aware of your shit in general, like for instance, let's just say you're a trainer, right? And they're not even aware that they're fat or that they need to lose weight or there's such a thing as, personal trainers or something. You're not even supposed to mention your fucking product. And that was amazing. And he left an example of how he wrote up something for like making money online. It was from back in the day, and it was for correspondence. If you don't have Breakthrough Advertising, you need to buy the book. But and I think it's Brian Kurtz actually put it back out now, and it's like $140 with shipping, and it's a very good investment, right? But if you don't, I'll be doing a lot of excerpts from this book, just kind of catch me talking about it. But so he says you don't even fucking mention your product. You just it's hard to explain, man. And I'm gonna post it up in the group. If you're not a member of my group, you need to go join. Right? We tell a lot of people to fuck off, so make sure that you have your photos and you look like you're trying to be a marketer, because otherwise we're just gonna be like, nope. So, but come to the group, because I'm gonna post up this page that I'm talking about. It's just totally awesome on how you talk to your traffic. And with warm traffic, they know about your product, but they might not know about you. So they understand that, let's just use marketers, for instance. They understand and they know what marketing is, and they know that they want to be a social media marketer, but they don't know Sonny T's 80/80 course. Or maybe they've had a reference. Maybe you've had a reference. You talk to them a little bit differently than you would talk to a hot person, which is in traffic that I own in my email list. They just basically need a nudge, and they know about you, they know about the 80/80 course, but they just weren't sure yet, and then they just need a small nudge, like, hey man, quit fucking around. Here's a 5% discount. Get in here, right? You talk to those people a lot differently. So if you look at most of my my sales pages, if you've been to my sales pages, if you're a type of person that's only watched one of my videos, you probably get turned off because you're like, well, what the fuck, dude? There wasn't no sales pitch involved with that, right? But after you've watched, let's say 8 of my videos, and then go back to my sales page, it's less significant, isn't it? You're like, well, fuck, Sonny, shut up. Let me just, take my money, right? That's just how it goes. Or let's say, for instance, you've watched several of my videos, you've joined my private Facebook group, you've seen the value that I can provide. You would be considered a hot person. You're already in my list. You've had a couple of emails or whatever. When you decide to say, hey, I'm going to buy a product from Sonny, you don't need a whole bunch of fucking, my wife always does this. When I say I want something sweet, but I know I'm not supposed to have it. and I'm like, well, I want some ice cream. And she'll put her arm behind her back and be like, yeah, well, you're twisting my arm, I don't have to twist your arm to go get my product, right? Because you're already saying, I trust this guy, I like this guy, I know this guy, right? Like my wife is with the ice cream, like, well, I kind of know you, so yeah, I'll give you some ice cream, right? So if you know, like, and trust me, right, then you'll fucking take the ice cream. But if you don't, then Gene Schwartz says you don't even talk to the audience the same. You describe their situation. I hate to like paraphrase what he's saying, but I'll do it for the sake of the video. But the way he did the sales letter was like, and this was for a correspondence course, like learn how to make money. Let me bring it up to date. So here you are, the average guy works every day from 9 to 5 at the steel mill or in the car factory, wishing that he could do more and have more. But 50 years ago, it wasn't even close to being possible to try to figure out how to make more money. And you know your worth. You know you're worth more. You know that you could do more. Only if you just had a way to actually learn it. You can't go to a university because you have to work every day. If you could just do a little bit more, the average person could study for X amount of time and do this and that. And it really just breaks through and hits those pain points. And then at the very end, he says, Sonny T's home correspondence course has been at it for 50 years, teaching men and women just like you how to get further in life. It was brilliant. Even now, it is awesome. So that's how you would kind of, and I'm paraphrasing and really fucking things up. You need to get the book or go join my group because I'm going to post it up. And that's how you talk to cold traffic, right? And when you're talking to warm traffic, and these are people that perhaps they follow your clients or yourself on Instagram. If you guys notice, I always try to like, fuck your clients. You guys can do this for yourselves. But perhaps they follow you on Instagram already. Perhaps they already follow you on YouTube. But they're not really sure on, that they really want to do business with you. Perhaps there's a referral, right? And so at that point, the pitch is a little bit different, right? And I steal this pitch very loosely from Russell Brunson. It's an awesome pitch. It is just a simple who, what, why, and how. Okay? I'm Sonny T. What do I have for you? An SMMA 80/80 course that kicks ass. Why am I doing it? Well, because I want you to fucking learn, and it's at such an affordable price. I hope that we can do business later on, because I have like a fucking $10,000 mastermind, right? And how can you get it? Well, you're going to download it right fucking now, and it's an instant download, and that's how you're going to get it. Now, then there's a couple other things over here like order now and a guarantee, but this is the basic gist of the pitch, right? And it's a simple pitch. Who are you? What do I have? Why you should get it? How you can get it? Your guarantee, the stack of reminding you what you get again, and then your call to action. Now, you see how easy I remembered that pitch, right? Because it's really easy. I do it for all of my products, for all of my warm and all of my hot prospects. But how I talk to cold people is totally different. And I want to tell you that this is easy. This part right here, This is easy, and this gets you between an 8 and 13% conversion rate every time, right? With hot and warm traffic, right? It's a really easy pitch. But you won't get that same reaction out of cold traffic. And I want to talk to you about that. That's what the whole purpose of this entire class is, to show you, and I'm not going to give you the pitch because it's a long fucking pitch, right? But I want to tell you the basis of what you need to be doing, okay? And again, I borrow from Russell Brunson, and he talks about how you stand up. Can you take your product and stand up and shout it out in the middle of a mall and say, who wants this, right? So could you stand up in the middle of the mall and say, who wants a P90X so your muscles can get extra oxygen and you raise your metabolism and lose weight, right? People will be like, what, right? But if you stood up in the middle of that mall and said, who wants to be able to eat ice cream and lose weight every day? People would raise their fucking hands like, oh yeah, I like that, right? So in other words, you're bringing things down to the terms that everybody can relate to. Why is this important to you and your social media marketing agency, right? Because this is scale. Okay, so to give you an example really quickly with this cold traffic, because now we understand what warm and hot traffic is, right? Which is the majority of the traffic on Facebook, right? Because this is where most of the time, this is where we're all advertising, right? So you can say, I want to target Russell Brunson, or I want to target Ty Lopez, or I want to target Gary Vee, okay? Now, whether you believe it or not, that is warm traffic, because people that follow Russell Brunson, people that follow Ty Lopez, and people that follow Gary Vee are very aware of what a social media marketing agency is. They're very aware of what marketing is to some degree, and they understand and they're aware that they perhaps need a product. And they know what Facebook ads are, or Google ads are, whatever your niche is. They're very aware of what that shit is, more than likely, right? So that's considered warm traffic, right? Cold traffic is targeting the fucking world. It's targeting Texas, right? Everybody there. It's targeting the United States of America. It's targeting Australia, right? Just that. And you might say people from 35 to 55, because you know that's the age demographic you want. And you might break it down to women, and you might break it down to mobile, okay? But this is small details. The big shit is here, because you can scale with this cold fucking traffic, right? But how do you talk to them? And this is huge. This tip that I'm giving you right now is huge, man. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but this is how you're going to get big results for your clients, because everybody that lives around the corner that has, showed interest in Dr. Crack Your Back shit knows who he is. But how do you talk to people that have back pain that don't realize that Dr. Crack Your Back, or that there is even a solution that Dr. Crack Your Back has for them? Right? So who wants to get rid of your back pain without having to have surgery? Boom. That's it right there. That's it, right? So, did you know you didn't need to have surgery if you have back pain? These type of questions are big, broad questions, right? And so what do we do? Okay? So what do we do to do that? So we have the ad catching their attention, back pain, right? Now what do? We need to educate. That comes next. And this is the bridge page. Now, you can do this several ways. You can have a quiz, right? Asking questions like, do you have back pain in the mornings and the evening and night? When you exercise, does your back pain go away? How old are you? Between these days, are you a man or a woman? Did you know that you don't have to have surgery for this type of back pain? No, yes, whatever, right? And then move on. Now that you do some explanations here, to a video sales page explaining in really simple terms, well, what you have is called sciatica, and there's nothing that you really can do about it but exercise, unless you visit Dr. Crack Your Fucking Back. Now, what he's going to do, and you explained it little by little by little, boom, next appointment right here. So do you see what the difference is? You come in here and you're saying who has back pain, who's fucked up, right? You're coming here and you're educating on the bridge page, and then you go to the video sales letter once you've given them enough education to qualify them and say, yeah, I'm fucked up, my back is shitty, and I'm between the ages of 45 and 55, and I'd like to get rid of this fucking creaking in the morning. Well, come over here, click next. Now we're going to go to the video sales page, and we're going to break it down even more on exactly what's going on with them and qualify them again to get them to make an appointment to see Dr. Crack Your Back. So you can see that there's a difference here, right? When you're talking to, and this is called a bridge, okay? When you're talking to cold traffic right now, but how awesome is your scale, right? So let's just say that Dr. Crack Your Back is in, let's say Tarzana, San Bernardino, California, okay? And he has a few people in San Bernardino, right? But like around San Bernardino is Pomona, right? And maybe he can start to try to talk to Pomona. Maybe he can start trying to talk to Victorville. You'd have to know the California what I'm talking about. Maybe he can start talking to people in Palm Springs or whatever. Maybe he can bring people from around his area that don't know anything about him into his shit, right? Now, let's start thinking about, besides a local doctor, let's start talking about people like me. Okay? People like Sonny, that I can talk to anybody in the fucking world, right? So instead of just targeting Russell Brunson and Ty Lopez, right? Now, remember that when you target Russell Brunson and Ty Lopez, your ad costs are up. So let's just say I'm paying $1 a click. But when I say who wants to make money on the internet, right? Very broad and big, and how do we do that? But those clicks go down to 30 cents, right? And I'm just targeting Texas and the demographics of the people that already watch my videos, and I pick out those demographics. Now my clicks go down to 30 cents, right? Now I go to a bridge page and I educate, right? And I tell them who I am, what do I do, and how is it possible for them to make money online. Boom. Then I go back to my sales page and I say, hey, I've got a program for affiliate marketing, and you don't need a website, and all you need to do is just pick a product and sell it to people that are interested in that product, right? So then here we go from who wants to make money online? Yeah, but how? Here's how, right? Education with a bridge. And now that you say here's how, perhaps you're interested in my free DVD that can show you exactly how to do it, right? So now you can see how you can go from less clicks. Now here, remember, we're going to lose some people between here and here, but that click might go to 60 cents, right? And then from that click there, it might go to, let's just say $1.20 to convert, right? But before it, with targeting Russell Brunson, it was $1 to start. And then it might go to, $1.50 and then maybe even $3, which is really realistic numbers to check out. So are you seeing the difference here? So not only are you getting a bigger, broader audience and you're able to scale, you're getting cheaper ads. Now, let's talk about why with this cold traffic before I let you guys go, because then I'm going trout fishing. All right, so now let's talk about, really quickly, what's really cool about this cold traffic, right? Because you can target Russell Brunson and you can target Ty Lopez, right? And let's just say each one, and let's even say Gary Vee, okay? Now let's just say each one of these guys have 1 million people, right? But not everybody. So there's 3 million people that you can market to, but not everybody's going to fuck with you, right? So you only get a percentage of that, right? So once you let everybody see your ads, let's just say fucking even 300,000, which that's bullshit, right? But even at 300,000, right, you're done for. You're listo. That's it. You're gonna get ad fatigue. You're gonna 2 and 3 people are gonna start seeing. People are gonna start seeing your ad 2 and 3, 4 times a day. You're gonna get old, and it doesn't matter how many times. There's a guy named Scott Olford that's been advertising every day, and I see his ads every day. I'm so sick of seeing his ads. But, I'm in the business, so I keep looking to see what he's testing. So I'm being nosy. But I'm tired of seeing his ads. They're boring. And he's constantly in my news feed, right? He's burning out. because he's just going with his same old targeting and lookalike audience. But if he stopped for a moment and stopped targeting his lookalike audiences are between 1 and 10 million people, but even then, lookalike audience isn't perfect, right? So you're still only targeting 1 million people, and that's why I keep seeing his fucking ads, right? And it might be working for him, but if he just said, who wants to learn how to make money online using Facebook ads, right? And went broad, he could scale up, because you can't scale past the world. Even if it was just Texas. Texas is fucking huge, right? Even if it was just, there's 10 million people in Naked City, right? In New York. Even if it was just New York City and Los Angeles, right? That's 20 million people right there. It's between the both. 20 million people between the both. Just those two cities alone, right? And now you have a broader market, right? So that's what's so awesome about scaling. So when you have traffic temperatures, before I leave, guys, remember, we have cold traffic, which to me is the winner, okay? You have warm traffic, and this is good, and you have hot traffic. Now, obviously, hot traffic is cool. It's traffic that you owned. We talked about that before. Warm traffic could tend to be a referral, or traffic that, people that follow you on Instagram, or they kind of seen you around a little bit. But cold traffic, they don't even fucking know that you exist. They don't know what your product is, and they don't have any idea whatsoever that they even need your product. For me, this wins, though. This is the winner, right? And to tell you why it's a winner is because this is how you scale to get that $2 million a day, $3 million a day, right? High traffic and warm traffic is limited. Only a certain amount of people are going to know who you are without having to bring more people into your funnel, right? And they say this, and people have been saying this several times. Todd Brown is one guy that says this, and he says that if you don't pay for your traffic, you don't have a business, you have a promotion. He's not actually the only person that said that. I've heard a few people say this here lately, that you have a promotion if you're not paying for traffic. If you have affiliates and joint ventures and, free traffic, and you're using Google and you're using YouTube, you have a promotion. You don't have a business. At the moment that you're paying for traffic, and at the moment that you're paying for cold traffic and getting people into your funnel, new people into your funnel, is when you have a business that you can control, right? And that is what you should be telling your clients. At the moment, because most people don't want to pay for advertising, right? They like word of mouth. That's not a business. That's promotion. That's people promoting them by word of mouth. You don't have a business, Dr. Crack Your Back. You have a summer break.